Father, the Creator, the Most High, Ela, Yah, Yod-Heh, Elohim, Netta, Rav, Netta, God in your modern day name, Kodowish, 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 Yod-Heh, Sepa, Yod, Kodowish, 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 Elohim, Sepa, Yod. Greeting once again to you in the name of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, Kodowish, 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 Adonai, Sebaoth. Yes, this is Neophytedag, bringing you the continuation of time for the Star of Jacob. Yeah, priest king Louis Jacob changed his name to Israel, about to change his name to David. Yes, the great one. Blessings coming up, stirring up. Yes, stirring up of the people of the priest king. Did you hear me? Yes, time for your priest king. Yes, Zerubbabel and Joshua combined as one to form your priest king. Stirred up, Haggai 1 verse 14 and 15. Children of Israel, and your temple, your sanctuary, your house, your pyramid, the Holy One, in Denver, Colorado, to be switched back on. Children, Haggai 2 verse 18, Haggai 2 verse 19. Children, yes, not done as yet, coming up in your summer and ending in your winter. Children, in the 6th and the 9th month, coming your way. Children, Matthew 24, the year I'm giving you back. Verse 44, giving you week after week. These are the 3 of the 12 great signs I gave unto you. Great things are coming your way. Great things are coming your way. Your Lord spoke to you and told you many great things coming. The first 3 of them. Matthew 24, verse 44. Be ready, children of Israel, because summer is coming, and your Son of Man has to make sure he comes with it as well, ready to start your great signs. Children, Zechariah 7 verse 3, speaking unto the priest of Levi, starting first with Joshua the high priest. Joshua, when it's time coming, when the 5th month, July and August, when it's time to kick start. Item number 1 on the left side of your screen, 48 hours of non-stop sunlight, leading into what? 12 pillars of light. Right after that 48-hour done, your 12 pillars of light show up as well when in your 5th lunar month, children of Israel, that's when time to separate from the Babylonian, time to separate from Egyptian, time to separate from the people of Rome, time to separate from the Caucasian in America. Children, will you be weeping when it's time for you to separate? Yes or no? No! Children, it's due course that you are being separated now. You have to make yourself ready for when your separation come. They cannot hold you no more hostage. Children, Zechariah 2 verse 5 say, the Lord will be your wall, giving unto you, Louis, Jerusalem. Jerome Armstrong as your wall of fire, your 12 pillars of light surrounding you. First, your pillar of fire, your wall of fire surrounding Florida. Yes, then your Denver, Colorado, where your temple is. Children of Israel, your wall of fire coming. Children of Israel, your wall of fire, sure as coming. Children, yes, 5th month, wall of fire getting ready to drop back on you. First starting in, yes, Zechariah 14:8, yes, in 12th day, 2024, 5th month, thought living water shall go out from who? Jerusalem. Lois, Jerome Armstrong is the triggering point for the water. Aaron, manna as you call it, akasa, spiritual essence, the Holy Spirit, the dew, the bread, the life force, the ether. I gonna rain down bread. Told you in your Exodus, bread is coming your way. Children going out from where? Lois, Jerome Armstrong turning back on his holy city in Florida. Children going out from there first towards the pharmacy. Yes, Lake Okeechobee was a spiritual lake until the wicked took over America. Job 9 verse 24. In the 9th month, in the 9th Hebrew month of 1924. Did you hear me a while ago? Job 9 verse 24. The Hebrew month, the 9th month of it, 1924. When your holy land was given into the hands of the wicked full time. Lake Okeechobee turning back on. Yes, turning back on from where? Behind the sea. Coming from Bimini, Bermuda Triangle, the Garden of Eden, going to rain back water, gonna rain back water on Eden, Florida, Goshen, Florida, New Jerusalem, Florida. Children, when summer coming your way, that's why I keep telling you, your summer moment is coming. Your summer first fruit event is coming. Your wall is coming in your summer, and it's going to end when? Winter. Hear me now and hear me well. In when? In summer and in winter shall it be. It shall be firmly decided unto the children of Israel, aka the children of Louis, the children of Jerusalem. Hear me now and hear me well. Your wall being set up. Nobody can stop that. Starting up in your summer. Nobody can stop that. And when it ends temporarily in the winter, yes, all of Babylon, Rome, the Egyptian, the American, the Caucasian American that teamed up with the Canaanites, running the show in the background, taking orders from Vicar of Christ, and Vicar of Christ sending up instruction and asking for guidance from Benelli and Cain. Children, all of that come to an end. All of that dolly house come to an end. So, wherever they have themselves set up, the Caucasians who have given all other nations rule over you, send them in your community to come set up all kind of profiteering things of your work and sweat. Everybody of economics except you. Done. This is the year when that is brought to a screeching halt. Children, yes, Zechariah 7 verse 3. Weep, no weeping for you, weeping for the Babylonian, I tell you. Weeping for the Egyptian, I tell you. Weeping for the children of Rome. Weeping for the American, the Caucasian, and every other nation, they have running up and down in your country, stealing your identity and your economics. No children of Israel, no children of Louis. Zechariah 14:8 and Zechariah 7:3 firmly fixed upon you. Children, weeping time done. No more sorrows, children of Louis. No more sorrows, children of Israel. No more sorrows, Levite. No more sorrows, Judah. No more sorrows, Israel. None, none, none. That time has ended. Make sure you know all the folks ruling now. Look at them very well and wave them goodbye, because their time is coming to an end. Yes, 2024. By 2025, they're running like their head is on fire. Children, events of your gathering and the exodus of the righteous. How long? My Lord, we're asking you. We asked over and over and over and over, and you came back with the same answer. 2024. How much time I need to tell my children? How long I asked again? Stirring up time start. 2024. How many times? Yes, how long? Separating, departing, Exodus out of Babylon, Rome, Egypt, aka America, and the rest of the Caribbean especially. Yes. How long, my Lord? And the answer came back with the same result. 2024. That's your time. How long you have to get yourself ready so you're not stuck here with the Babylonians, not stuck here with the folks running up and down with Vicar of Christ system in their country, not running up and down with the Egyptian, not running up and down with the Canaanite. No! Yes! How long before you get stirred up? Children, Zechariah 2 verse 5. The Lord, I told you already, gonna set up a wall around your new kingdom coming, starting up with your son of man, Louis Jerome Armstrong. Jerusalem, the wall of fire coming around him, and he's going to set up that wall in New Jerusalem, in his home state of Florida as well. Children getting its energy from Bimini, Bermuda Triangle, aka Nazareth. Then Zechariah 2 verse 6 kick in. That's when your star show up. Your east star show up. You are stirred up by your appearance of your east star. So come forth and flee out of the land of the north, northeast, United States, northwest, United States, southwest, United States as well. Make sure you remember Zechariah 2 verse 6. When your star of Jacob, your star of David, your east star come, make sure you know when you light up like how your son of man will be lighting up and shining brilliantly. Yes, time for you to exodus. You have thus been stirred up. Zechariah 2 verse 7. Deliver yourself. The Zion people, the people of the higher spirit of Jerusalem, Louis Jerome Armstrong. That is higher self name. And he's going to set up back, turn back on your higher city in Denver, Colorado. Zion, yes, that's the place. Setting up back those who want to dwell in the city of Zion. Make sure you get out of Babylon fast, because Zion lighting up a terrible fire, a mighty fire to burn down America. Children, make sure you get out of Babylon, children. The warning has been issued unto you. Deliver yourself, O children of Israel. Deliver yourself, O children of Levi. Deliver yourself, children of Judah and Jacob. Make sure you deliver yourself as well, although you're hard to listen and you're hard of hearing at times. Children, Zion, turning back on your holy pyramid in Denver, Colorado, Rocky Mountain, Grand Canyon, and your pyramid in Florida, switching back on, turning on back that wall of fire, and they shall know thought when I set a fire to Babylon, Egypt. You get your warning, children of Israel. Know when your stir up time come, time for you to get out of Babylon fast. Children, Revelation 18:4, children of Israel, a loud voice showed up unto you and said, come out of Babylon. That's the voice that you heard come unto you and say, come out of the system of Babylon, America. Leave her alone. Those you be not partaker. Those people don't partake of Babylon sins. Hear me now. Hear me well. Babylon bosses, they reward in strange ways. Did you hear me a while ago? Babylon boss. That's the Canaanite, the vicar of Christ, and Benelli leading back up to the lower fourth dimension, fallen angels being headed up by Lucifer himself. They reward in strange ways. Hear me now and hear me well. For all the wonderful support you have given them, they have prepared for you death by war and famine. Children of Israel, that's the karma they have saved up for you. So, Thoth has to send his messenger, and your son of man, Prince Lois at this time, came unto you and warned you about the sword, the war that is coming. That's one of the reward he has for you. For the man and the woman, he's making no exception. With the woman, he boosts you up to tell you you can be, and do all the things as the man, not knowing he's setting you up for this time to draft you. So children of Israel, my eternal mothers, make sure you get off his system and go back to your commandment that the Lord give unto you. Serve Adam. That's your job and that's your number one purpose. I shall put you here as a meat, M-E-E-T, suitable, fit for the help of Adam. That's the purpose. You move back to that and move back to the commandment of the Lord. That commandment for you to be an eternal mother unto your children, your offspring, or your men of Adam. And this get you out of this mess that this man has planned out for you as your reward to take his woman's lib movement all to yourself. Children, receive not his plague that is coming his way. Children, if you don't believe, let's match up Revelation 18 verse 4 with your page 162 of Kabbalah, the harmony of opposites. Hear me now. In the 70th year, that's 1954 to 2024. 1954 is when your Messiah was born in a physical body, and he has until he gets up to 70 years of age when he gets switched back on, and he shall be revealed and manifest himself, show up himself in Galilee, which is America. Children, now that we got that part out the way, item number 4. A city, the city of Rome, aka Babylon, will fall to pieces. Do you think it's Rome over there where your Pope sitting up with all kind of things locked up in his basement? No, that's coming later. Babylon is baby lion, who is the mother lion. United Kingdom, that represents itself as a lion we have over here on our hemisphere. The baby lion, the baby version of the United Kingdom. America, that is running the eagle, inherited from who? Rome. Everywhere you turn, you see the eagle set up in your land. Everywhere you turn, in your political building, eagle set up big and nice and standing up. Yes, you're going to all your courthouse, the eagle there as well. You're going to banks, the eagle there, telling you who's the eagle and where it is set up. So, our 5, page 322. We're not done with Rome eagle as yet. Babylon, aka America, Egypt. As well, children of Israel, on the first day when you get stirred up and you see that star, EaSTer in your sky, guess what happened to Rome? Children, on that day when your EaSTer show up, when you get stirred up, on Thoth Day, as it's called. That's the day of Thoth because it occurred in the month of Thoth, 14 days after the beginning of Thoth, first day. Children, let's do this again. On Thoth Day, 3 lofty fancy walls of the city of Washington, D.C. shall fall. Seat of power being shaken up, children of Israel. That's why it's saying, get out of Babylon. Get out of Northeast especially. Don't be partakers of her plagues that's coming. Plague number 1 where the city fall into pieces. Yes, 3 lofty walls shall collapse. I wonder which is one of them. A mighty palace shall be overthrown. Which palace is that? Which palace do you think is up in Washington, D.C.? The one they commandeered from you in your previous system that you had, and they took it over as their building of palace in Washington, D.C. Yes, White House. That's the one that will be overthrown. Children, the leader of Washington, D.C. I wonder who might that be. Shall die. So, whoever is the president of Babylon, Egypt, earth that's operating out of Washington, D.C. shall certainly and suddenly die. Children of Israel, given unto you in your Zohar 5, translated by Harry Sperling and Maurice Simon, giving you back reason why you need to get your foot and your hands and your body out of Babylon before it is too late. When you see your star come and you start to light up, you start to shine in various colors. Make sure you start your journey to get your way out of the Babylon. You shall be led by your wall of fire, so you will know at all time where you should go. If you did not light up, your one and only choice to make sure you get through this system and this time alive over the next 12 months is to get to Goshen, Florida. I shall set up a wall of fire around Florida to make sure the inhabitants of Florida are safe. You can't come in at that time when the wall is fully set up. Yes, in December 2024, when the wall is finished fixed up upon Florida, you cannot get in unless you're vibrating with the essence, the vibration of the color of that wall. It doesn't vibrate in red emotions, yellow emotions, nor orange emotion. You have to be in green or higher. Green, light blue, dark blue, purple. That's why it says you cannot hurt any green thing or anyone who has the forehead of the Most High sign in it. No, you can't hurt them. No green thing, nor anything that has the Spirit of the Lord in its forehead, printed in its thought, you cannot hurt them. So children of Israel and Jacob, if you certainly didn't prepare yourself and you missed all of this, when you're finished with the weeping and the wailing and the gnashing of teeth because the gates closed up on you, make sure you get your sound mind back and get to Goshen, Florida. There'll be many empty homes available and waiting for you to house yourself. So no worry about how I'm going to afford this and I'm going to afford that, because right after the wall is set up, all who have them big house and land and starving out the indigenous people, trouble in paradise. Hear me now and hear me well. That's why I keep telling your children of Israel, no worry your head. No matter where you are, if you're in America, or you're in the Caribbean, or you're in Europe, or you're in Asia, or you're in Africa, no worry your head. This moment when the stirring up start, every place fall on the planet. Children, Revelation 16 verse 10, the seat of the beast, America. Yes, seal portion 88 verse 38. This is the destruction of United States of America. No America, just United States, because that's the name of the corporation running the country as United States of America. But no America is there. Every document they send you only have United States on it. America being defunct since 1776. Your country has been a corporation since 1783. And there is no America since that time. Only an imagery of what it would have been. Only an imagery of a country letting you think you're part of a country, but you're not. You're part of a corporation. Even their own rules and law tell you America by its definition is a corporation. That's why Babylon Corporation has to go. People cannot be ruled no more by no corp are dead. That's a corporation. Dead people coming together. Children, United States of America. That's the destruction of the seed of the beast starting 2024. That's the time when America is scheduled. Its appointment is fixed. It's written in the appointment book, and that appointment cannot be cancelled, cannot be changed, cannot be postponed, cannot get a rain check on it. No! Cancellation impossible. The same way Roman Empire was destroyed, baby lion being destroyed, the same way baby Rome going down as well. Children of Israel, all precepts lead back to the Roman Empire, which made its migration from Europe, the CSEA, Single European Act. I saw another beast coming out of where? Earth. America. That's the indigenous name for America. Earth. That's the second beast that came out of the first beast. Single European Act made a name change in 1992 to what? European Union. Same people that's running the Roman Empire set up the same Roman Empire in Earth, America, and they got full power that they gave unto the Gentile. 1924. Job 9 verse 24. Earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, and he has painted over all your images, because before that time it was all black people running America, doing the good and the bad. One Shemite from Europe enslaving another Shemite that was indigenous to America. The superiority complex coming from the sea. So, again, 1924, the transition of power. That's when Delilah, Eve, Esau given power over you by who? The Canaanite. That's when Japheth was given power over the Shemite, who gave him that authority. The Canaanite. Japheth shall dwell in the tent of Shem, and who shall serve him? Canaanite with his dog head, setting illusion around himself so he can look like a man, but he's not a man. And who giving Cain instruction? Who? Benelli with his snake head, putting illusion around himself to look like a man, but he's not a man. He's a serpentine reptilian. Then, coming up, children, when your stir up time happen. Children, when your stirred up time occur, that means the dimension will be rent in twain, meaning the barrier between your third dimension and your fourth dimension will be removed. So all the folks up there giving problems will be plainly seen in your eyesight. And all the ones who have been cloaking themselves to look like man when they're not man, you can see them plain as plain can be, and you're going to see who was ruling over you, and you will not be happy. And the first thing you're gonna do, once that wall of fire goes away, you're gonna go after all of them. But children of Israel, I'm gonna give you the ending at the beginning very quickly. Children, Zechariah 1 verse 7 and Zechariah 1 verse 8 tell you next year I tell you, between January and February, the 24th day of the 11th Hebrew month, Shivat, yes, red horse, they're sending for the red horse to come fix up all those who decide they're gonna get rambunctious because they are upset that they were lied to. Hear me now. Lucifer showing up to take over the control of the entire planet, of the entire fallen state of Babylon for the last 12 months that he has to work out his full wrath and get out of here. Yes, to close down his shop and go about his business quietly before his trial date. In Mount Zion, Denver, Colorado, where he's found guilty and his 70 shepherd masquerading as reptilian being, showing themselves as man, cloaking up themselves as man, running 70 different countries as presidents, prime ministers, kings, queens, governors, all kind of different titles, all of them guilty, guilty, guilty. Hear me now, children of Israel. I'm giving you your ending at the beginning real quickly. Events leading up to when will the wise men and woman, wise virgin, yes, be stirred up to make sure their exodus out of Babylon, Rome, Egypt, United States, complete prophecy, fulfill. Children, Haggai 1 verse 14. That's what everyone trying to prevent, and they label it as the Holy Thursday, and they label it as the Last Supper. Hear me now, it's not Last Supper, it's your first and beginning of the supper of your spirit coming back to you. Hear what it said. The Lord both Melchizedek, Yehovah, stirred up, stirred up, stirred up the children of Louis first, yeah, governor of Judah, Zerubbabel, Louis, that's the name given unto you as well. King, set back up in place. And the high priest, your royal priesthood, set up back. That's your high priest. Two of them put together from what? A praise king coming your way. Yes, and he's going to stir up the remnant, the residue, the people remaining of Levite, the priest, and Judah, the black army, coming back. Children of Israel, you think you're not going to be stirred up, and the remnant of Israel, the righteous seed that want to see change upon this planet. Children, your house, your temple, foundation coming back to you, your pyramid in Colorado, stirred up as well. Time for you to work on the house yourself first. That's why you're getting your message now. So you start preparing yourself and then work on your pyramid energy emanating to you from that day until 12 months later. Haggai 1 verse 15. That's the commencement date of the Holy Thursday, as they call it. Last Supper. No, your first supper. 420th day of the 6th month. Elon for between August and September. Drop your one September 26th. Children, second year of Darius, second millennium, added to the 24. Up top is the day and the year. So you add it as the year 24 to 2000. Get your 2024. Yes! Stirred up your priest king, Louis Jerome Armstrong, a.k.a. Jerusalem, a.k.a. Abraham, a.k.a. Moses, a.k.a. David, stirred up, and he's coming back next day with what? Is EaSTer, star, yes, to stir up Levite, Judah, Israel, and the remnant of Jacob that decide they're ready to listen to the word. Children, yes, that's the date they call your Holy Thursday. If you check it off, the 24th day of your Elul month, which is your September, when you start with the first day of the moon, which is September 3rd, and you count it off to the 24th day of September, the 24th moon day, and it gets you to when? September 26th. That's the day they call for you now, Holy Thursday, and your Last Supper day. But we're ready to eat more. It's not Last Supper, children of Israel. Nehemiah 6 verse 15. The wall of your temple, open Denver, Colorado, Grand Canyon. Yes, and the one down in Florida. No, Jerusalem. Yes, they're firing back up. Wall fire up. Next day, after your Holy Thursday and your Last Supper, or whatever supper they want to call it, wall was finished and the light got turned back on. Yes, in your Orion star, surrounded by 7 other stars. Finish. On the 25th day of the month Elul, your 6th month. Yes, one day after, you're stirred up. One day after, you were stirred up. 24, stir up. 25th, when the actual event occur, there's a relationship between 24 and 25. When you're Hebrew, children of Israel, we're going to discuss that shortly. Yes, same month. Elul, that's your 6th month. Given unto you in Haggai 1 verse 15. You're matching now, precept for precept, the 24th of the event and the 25th of the event. And if you're Hebrew, you must do that. Children, Zohar 5, translated by Sperling. Children, page 322 of that book. That fixed star, Orion, yes, shall be up in your sky, appearing with 7 other stars surrounding it for 70 days. But on the day when it appears, it shall appear on the 6th day of the week, making it a Friday, going into your Sabbath, making sure your wall coming back for your Sabbath time. 25th of the 6th month. That's That's when that certain fixed star, that wall, fixed star, that wall was finished and came unto your 25th of the 6th month, Elul. That's your time, September 27th. Make sure you get that imprinted in your head, and it will disappear on the 7th day after 70 days. We'll get to that shortly. Children of Israel, same thing said unto you in Nehemiah 6 verse 15. In 50 days it shall end. In 50 days it shall end. Doesn't sound like 70, right? No, but you do. 50 plus 2, get your 52. 5 plus 2 equals 7 equals 70. So when they tell you 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread, yes, 7 days you shall eat the energy coming from this fixed star. But it's not 7 days, it's 70. 70 days it shall last. That's your Hebrew custom being tied back in when your fixed star appearing unto you. Children, that's the date given unto you, your Thursday, your Holy Thursday, and your Good Friday. Nehemiah 6 verse 15 given unto you by your Roman Catholic friends as Good Friday. And Haggai 1 verse 14 and 15 given unto you by those same cast of characters busy changing up your record as Holy Thursday. Children, dates given back unto you so you can plan out, and you shall know at all time when your Lord sending back your wall and stirring you back up on that wall given back to you, children of Israel. Yes, but we're not done yet. Numbers 28 verse 16 giving you same information. Your changes confuse up all your major events, giving them to you separately, but they are one event. Your Passover, same as your EaSTer, because again, as it says, a fixed star shall appear in the east, making it EaSTer, not EaSTer, as your friends have given unto you. So your Passover shall occur as your EaSTer, and your EaSTer shall appear as your stirring up, and it shall appear as the birth of your Christ energy. Christmas, Easter, Passover, same event given back unto you. You're in disbelief, but I can't show up on your screen telling you lies and without proof and precept and receipt. Children, Numbers 28 verse 16 of the 14th day of the first month. What first month they're talking about? They've been telling you Nisan is your first month and Who come give you that calendar there? Yes, Canaanite and Babylonian, your enemies. Anything they give you up until this point, dash it out, throw it out. It's garbage. On the first month is your Passover of the Lord. What month your Lord came and gave you as his month? That's why I keep telling you. Your Lord goes, Melchizedek, Yehovah, came on his day, his month, and gave you bread and wine. That's your Passover information given back unto you. So let's figure out what is your Lord's first month solar calendar to match your solar calendar, embedded, imprinted in your pyramid of Giza. That's your information that ties with your Lord's day and your first month for your Passover and your EaSTer, and when your star is born. Same information, 14th day. Let's break it down for you. Your 12th day, it's in your solar calendar. thousand month is in your solar calendar. It's scheduled to start on the 11th lunar day of every September in your Gregorian time, because the Gregorian Roman Catholic Pope and his friend come change up your record and give you rubbish to make sure you miss your 14th day of your first month because you're busy looking up in April for that date, and the actual date come and miss you, and you're frightened and get vexed. Children, none of that work this time. Month of Thoth, the 11th lunar day of September. Go to your calendar in September. When is your 11th lunar day? September 13th, even though they say it's a frightful day when you get Friday the 13th. But guess what? No, gossa. Tell them go sit on one side with that nonsense. Children, that's your Thoth day. First day of your month. Thoth. Then you measure 14 days after that when it drop your one. September 27th on a Friday as well. Same as your Nehemiah 6 verse 15. Telling you the day of your wall when your east star show up is the same as your Passover, and the same as when they tell you the Christ is born. Children, that's how you get your Passover date and information given back into your hand. It is your information. It is your record. And the Gentile Caucasian that wasn't given any promise and covenant unto them by your Lord Thoth can come give you no date, and you hold on to that. Your date tie back with your Hebrew. That's who you are. You are Hebrew. You're not no Gentile, nor no Canaanite, nor no Hamite. No, children, we're not done yet. I gotta give you the relationship between 25 and 24. If you look back here in Haggai 1, verse 15, it is talking about the 4 and 20, which is the 24th. So that has a relationship to you as a Hebrew, a children of Israel. 24 is a significant number for you. That's why your prophecy, Haggai 1, verse 15, drop you back on the 24th day. And then when you go to Nehemiah, when your star finish in the skies, that is on the 25th day. Same thing drop you in your Passover. Your Passover get you on the 25th day. So there's a relationship between 24 and the 25th day. And here it is, children of Israel. You got to go back to the book of Zohar, book 3, translated by Sperling and Simon, and page 400 of that book. It tells you 12 stones and 13 things, and we know what those 13 things are. It's your 13 in 1 regenerative seed that need to come back to you, enumerated back to you. You add 12 and 13 together, make 25 in the supernal, the celestial mystery of the union that must be formed in you. You have to become at one with your 13 in 1 seed and the 12 stones. That is the 12 spiritual channels in your body, starting with your 7 chakra and your 5 endocrine, 4th dimensional channel. Those 3 have to join up as one, turning you back on to that supernal, that celestial union. That's the information given back in your 25 that your Haggai 1 verse 15 and your Nehemiah 6 verse 15 has to bring together, but it has to happen in stages. So here is the first stage of it. Jacob, that's the stage you're in right now because you're not yet fully spiritualized. Express your unity below in what number? 24. That's why on the 24th day, you got to get stirred back up and then give you 12 months after that point to become Israel fully union. Fully union. Fully the mystery of the union. That's how it works, children of Israel. You gotta go through the stages of unity. You're not unified right now, so you're expressing, you are manifesting yourself as the 24th letter of your Hebrew alphabet. You haven't finished or accomplished finishing up yourself, children. He did not bring to 25 because your holy pyramid, your two pyramids in America, the one in New Jerusalem in Central Florida, and the one in Colorado, Rocky Mountain, Grand Canyon, was not yet turned back on. So you have to express yourself as 24. Haggai 1 verse 15. And then when your Nehemiah 6 verse 15 show up, it kicks you off from the 24 and you have 12 months to make that transition to 25. That's how it works, children of Israel. Before you get completed, your tabernacle has to be turned back on. And as soon as your tabernacle is completed, in that 12 months, you are completed as well with it. That's how it works. So you have to manifest yourself in 24. That's why it's coming to you now in your 24th year. And then you're coming back 12 months later in your 25th year to finish all the work that you need to get done. Page 401 of that book. The 25 things for the tabernacle show the sanctuary, your holy pyramid, as perfect and in harmonious whole as one. You need to get to that state. You're working and progressing along with your tabernacle, which is your temple, your house, your sanctuary, your holy pyramid in Colorado, and another one in Central Florida, and your body, physical body, is connected back to it. So you gotta find that perfection and that harmony to make you whole, to make you at one with your spiritual tabernacle above. This is the mystery of the completeness of the whole tabernacle. One expresses itself above, and you are on the below, expressing yourself in the below. And as the one above begins to turn itself back on, you move along with it. And the progression is the same for the two of you. When the Israelites proclaim unity, when the children of Lewis, when the children of Israel, when the children of Levi, when the children of Judah proclaim unity, 12 months after your spirit gets stirred back up and your wall is finished, 12 months, unity is attained by you, expressed in the mystery of the 25. That's when you reach the 25 letters of your Hebrew alphabet, your Hebrew calendar, your Hebrew Shema. Shema means that you're asking to say, listen, Shema Elohim, Shema Thoth, Shema Melchizedek, Shema mean listen to me, put my request at the forefront. I'm talking to you, my Lord. Shema, listen to me, give me your undivided attention. That's the 25 you attain at that time, and in the 24 you combine it, move it up to be 25. You attain Shema, you get front row seat to the Holy Spirit above to get all your requests answered. Then all those letters unite. Once you get that 12 months to move from 24 to 25 and attain the mystery of unity, you shall unite as one and ascend as one. Unity. Then the 24 and the 25 put together open the 49 gates of the upper heavens, opening back up your fifth dimension all the way up to your ninth, fully to you. That's happening to your Son of Man first. He's starting this process and he's transitioning that process down to you. At the same time, he's doing it. He moves up to his Zohar, his ninth dimensional body, and you move up to your Gematria, your eighth dimensional body. Both of you moving up to the 49th gate and open that gate to bring down your 25th letter, unified above and below, your spirit above and your body below, unified as one. So it has to occur on the 24th and on the 25th. 24th year and the 25th year, and they put it in your Bible as part of your prophecy as a 24th to be your Holy Thursday, to be your Last Supper, as they come and tell you with their Liad story. And then the 25th is when the event actually occurs. That's the relationship between 24 and 25. So you'll see one date saying, whoa, we're going to stir you up on the 24th. And you're like, whoa, where did the 25th come from? This is the 25th as expressed to you in Nehemiah 6, verse 15. Given back unto you, children of Israel. Yes, we go to the Passover Haggadah. Yes, that book, which gives you the relationship between 24 and the 25. According to the Gospel of John, the Last Supper was on the Thursday, the night of the 13th. And Jesus, which is Louis, they change his name to Jesus and give you a Jesus, white Jesus story. But not here to discuss their nonsense. Louis was crucified, not killed, nothing as such. The energy was moved through his body, moved through his spinal cord, moved through his two nerve crossing point, where his Ida and his Pingala crosses over with his pneumogastric nerve, his vagus nerve, his tree of life, and create 1,000 increase in the energy, bringing him back up to the 25th upper kingdom. That's when the Friday, the 14th, come in. Holy Thursday, the 13th. Good Friday, the 14th. The Passover. That's a story. They bury it up into your EaSTer. And then they tell you Jesus was born on the 25th. Children, Jesus was born on what day? The 25th. Giving you back your story without telling you the fullness of it. That's why I have to come to you and tell you the relationship with the 25th. When they throw in these dates, all about you and not telling you what it truly means. 13th day works out to be the 26th of your September. That's the Holy Thursday, the Last Supper day. That's how you get 11 plus the 13. That brings you to the 24th day, lunar day of that Elul month, your 6th month. Same thing with the Good Friday, the 11th day, that is Thoth New Year Day, plus 14 brings you to the 25th of Elul, the Friday. Those are the 2 dates, children of Israel. No more nonsense from these fallen beings, because their time done. They can't be dispensing any more interpretation of scriptures. As I told you in my last message, they're full-time fired from interpreting any scriptures unto you. We go to this book, The Rivers of Life, The Evolution of the Faith, by Major General Furlong, page 426 and page 427 of that book. And he's listing out the religious festival of faith, synchronously arranged, giving you the important dates for all the different races and religions of people. And the one I want to focus you on is the Jew. You are a Jew. A Jew. You are a Jew. A Jew. In September, before they came, the Roman Catholic Pope, who got his instruction from Canaan, doghead man, and Canaan taking command from Benelli, and Benelli taking instruction from Lucifer, who know these dates. Lucifer was a Jew before he fell. He was a prince running this planet as a spiritual prince before that star fell. So, date that they knew, and when they came in power and fixed Goma Gentile Caucasian in their leadership role, they said, rub out all these dates for the true Jew. Children, September, look over there. What is the date that they tell you is the new year for your September? They tell you September 12th to the 20th, the first of Tishri, the first of the year. It's not Tishri, it's Thoth. But no one could disclose that Thoth is your Lord at that time, or their head would be gone. So children of Israel, the 12th, that's your first of the month of Thoth, your solar calendar. That's your main calendar. Then they come and they gave you the ecclesiastical Bible calendar. Anywhere you see ecclesiastical show up, that's your Roman Catholic Pope. Remember, he made himself the ecclesiastical ruler and interpreter of all script. He came and gave you also his ecclesiastical law. So anything you see set up with ecclesiastical come from him. Gave himself that power and that authority that has been duly stripped from him 2024, telling you he can create any law or abolish or repeal any law in the United States of America. Yes, the third kingdom and any other country on this planet. But again, his ecclesiastical power and his ecclesiastical days have been wound down to zero. Children of Israel, that's where we're bringing the thing now. But let's explain that 12th first day of your Thoth. If you look at the lower portion of your screen, you will see Maskaram. That's the Ethiopian calendar, a survival of the Egyptian calendar. Maskaram, that's the first month. Thoth. That's the first month. They renamed Tishri, but it's Thoth. It starts on September 11th, the 11th lunar day of your current Gregorian calendar. Who can give you Gregorian calendar? Roman Catholic Pope. Children of Israel, that's from March 1900 to the year 2100. That calendar will be operational as September the 11th lunar date. Before 1900, when they changed your calendar, it was September 12th, the 12th lunar day of September. So this document was written before 1900. If you look on the lower left-hand portion of your screen, you see 1889 when this book was put together. So it was using the September 12th information. Now that you've moved into the 1900 and thereafter, you're now in 2000, you're now using September 11th. That's why I switched out the date in the middle of your screen to the right-hand portion of your screen from the 12th in red, and I made the 11th in green. That's the new date for your Tishri that they changed your Thoth from to Tishri, but that's the first day of your Thoth month. Children, first day of your year also as well. So that's now your first day of your first solar month. That's why when you go back here and you see your Passover of the Lord is on the first month of your Thoth, which they call or try to dress up as Tishri, and then you add 14 days to that, you get the 27th, aka the 25th lunar day. That's the relationship of how it works out, children of Israel. So that's how you start. And then if you look down below where it says, now where you have the tabernacle of the male, the tabernacles, we were talking about your tabernacle, will be stirred back up. Your holy pyramid in Denver, Colorado, Grand Canyon, Rocky Mountain will be stirred back up with your EaSTer appearing in your sky. So that's the tabernacles where every man and woman to go where? To Jerusalem. What I told you, Jerusalem is first Louis Jerome Armstrong, your priest king, your EaSTer. That's your Star of David, your Star of Jacob coming your way. Every man and woman has to move to Jerusalem. That star, Louis Jerome Armstrong, your son of man, coming your way. That's what he is here to do. When? On the 25th day of your month of Elul, your 6th month, or your 14th day of your 3rd month. That's the relationship. So that's why it's the 25th instead of the 26th. Children of Israel, giving you back your information so you know at all time where you need to go and how you need to get there. Children, it's in your information. All of this is out there. But Vicar of Christ, Roman Catholic Pope, with the assistance of the Canaanite and, well, their front runner, Caucasian Goma Gentile Esau, the Caucasian, change up your record, come give your rubbish, given back unto you, your tabernacles, where every man and woman will exodus out of Babylon, exodus out of Egypt, exodus out of earth, exodus out of America. Yes, carrying what? Lights! Lights! That's what you're carrying. You're all carrying lights because your body shall light up. Exodus 34 verse 30 tell you, Son of man, Moses came back down after the 40 days in the tabernacle and his face was shining. Face was shining. Oh, what a day it will be. Oh, what a day it will be on the 25th when you're ready to eat up that energy coming from your east star. You shall shine exceedingly in a brilliant glow. Your face shall shine as well. Glowing shine. That's why I tell you, the Egyptian, the Roman, Babylonian in America shall see you and be in amazement. Coming their way cannot be stopped. Appointment set for your light turning on, your tabernacle first, and then you carry your light. Children, that's your information given back to you as well, but we're not done yet. Moses, that's your son of man, priest, King Louis at that time, your EaSTer, your Messiah, your avatar, Adam Cadman given back unto you, Zohar, son of man, King Louis, Samson, David, King David, given back unto you, shown to the children of Israel on the 25th lunar day of Elul, September 27. Yes, that's your son of man, Moses. Behold the skin of Moses' face. Behold the skin of the face of praise King Louis. Shine. Everybody afraid. Did you hear me in the back row? Did you hear me? On the 25th lunar day of Elul, your 6th month, September 27th, your son of man face shine in multi-different color. Energy glow. His entire body look like it's on fire. Fire coming your way to the Babylonian. Don't be afraid, children of Israel. Don't be afraid, Levite. Don't be afraid, Judah. Don't be afraid, Israel. A.K.A. Lois. You got your information already, so you know what's coming to you at all time. Your face shall be shining as well when your son of man, Moses, priest, King Louis, to be, yes, turn back on your tabernacle. Keys of Enoch 316114 coming your way. The appearance of fire around you. Fire around your son of man, priest, King Louis. Everybody on fire. Children, the Egyptians will be frightened out of their minds. I'm giving you back your information, so when your time come around and your body start to react strange and start glowing off colors unknown to you, you know why it's happening and what is coming your way. Moses Priest King Louis was in the tabernacle for 40 days and 40 nights. That's why they come tell you Jesus was in the wilderness 40 days and 40 nights. But it's Prince Louis at that time was in the tabernacle. In Giza Pyramid, in Denver, Colorado. Yes, your tabernacle being energized, giving instruction by the Lord. 70 different aspects of instruction given unto him. He shall come out knowing 70 different languages. Every language on the planet he will know and can speak with you fluently. Can't trick him no more. You can't trick the children of Israel no more with no language barrier. Telepathically coming out to the children of Israel and to the rest of the world. That's why I'm telling you, behold, look, your king, priest king, cometh in shining, glowing colors. Don't be afraid to get close to him. Children, you shall be shining. From your shoulder you shall be flowing downward fire, and from your hips going back up to your head. Electron glow, hanging several inches off your body, that energy glow. That's why I'm telling you, you shall be shining just like your Son of Man when your EaSTer come unto you. Children, Babylon, Rome, aka America, Egypt, aka America, the deception of the time of your Passover, they don't want you to know the time of your Passover, so they give it to you in 3 different locations. Come up with EaSTer. Then they say Passover for the Jewish over there in fake Middle East Jewish, not Nagasa. Yes, and they come and tell you, Jesus, he was born. His star came in Christmas. So you're going to do all kind of Christmas event and we'll drink up eggnog. Children, the kingdom of your Father, the kingdom of the Lord is not eating up no food, not drinking up no liquor, no rum punch, no eggnog, no gasa. Making your vessel fully ready and go back to Genesis 1 verse 29 and Genesis 9 verse 4. No flesh in your body and no unnatural food in your body. So you can get your electron glow properly when it comes out of you. Your EaSTer is coming September 27. Get your vessel ready. 40 days. The instruction given unto Abraham. Abram. Abram. Flip the B from right to left and you get Adam. Move the R out. It's for another purpose. A-R-M. Armstrong. You get me? A-R-M. Armstrong. That's his last name. Adam. Armstrong. When you get fully Abraham, it spells his full name. Adam Jerome Armstrong. That's the code given back unto you for Abram. Code given back unto you for Abram and Abraham. Given back unto you. So, Adam through Abraham coming your way are these events. So, the children of Adam, aka Abraham, your Passover coming your way. So get ready for the Passover coming your way. I am giving back your instruction for your food. Apocalypse of Abraham, Adam, Negro, black race, which are the image of God, has given unto you. Rogathesaurus, you are the image of God. You are the image of God. So, to move back to your image, I want you to follow my command. I will announce to you guarded things, secret things you will see great things. Great things. I told you that in Joel 2, verse 21. Great things are coming. 12 great things coming your way. From summer to winter. Summer to winter. So get your vessel, your body ready. You will see great things which you have not ever seen. Children of Israel, 40 days. Coming up now, you have 30 leading up to your first sign, and then another 40 when your first sign come. 40 days, abstain. Do not eat any kind of food cooked by fire. No cooked food. No cooked food. I'm going to say it one more time for those who love their cooked food and love their meat and their starch and their dairy and whatever. No cooked food. All your meat now has to be cooked. All your meat now, all the meat, M-E-A-T, and the flesh you eat have to be cooked. So that means none of those must go in your body because you need to cook them. None of them must go in your body because they all need to be cooked. And the instructions say again, 40 days you shall not eat every kind of food that is cooked by fire. Abstain. Hold yourself back from eating it. Restrain yourself from eating every kind, not some kind, every kind of food or vegetables or fruit that you cook by fire. No. Drinking of wine. Abstain. Do not drink any liquor, only water, natural spring water, and natural fruit juice that you made yourself and you know exactly what is in it. Nobody lotion, nobody spray, nothing that you put on your body and block up your pores and your cells and your skin and your lymphatic system. No more of that going on you. No oil, no lotion, no this, no that, no whatever you rub yourself down with, no face makeup, none of that. And my eternal mothers, I love you dearly, and the Lord does love you dearly, and the Most I say, you are the closest to his spiritual anointed than any man on this planet. Did you hear me? My eternal mothers are closest to the image of the Lord those and the Most High Ella. Yes! So my eternal mothers are always gonna have extra instruction for you. Here is my instruction to go with your food. Take off any hair of your servants you've been wearing on your head. You cannot wear your servants' hair anymore because those hair are coming from Gentile and Hamites. Did you hear me? Those hair are coming from Gentile and Hamites. Did you hear me? Description for the hair of your Son of Man. Curly hair, woolly hair, any hair hanging down straight is not yours. It belongs to another set of people. Give it back unto them. Your hair, wear your natural hair so you won't be carrying all that negative energy from the thousands of hair from thousands and thousands of different people that have been grouped together and put on your head, so you're carrying around that energy of many people unknown to you. The hair carries the DNA with it eternally. If you're buried right now and they dig you up 1,000 years later, they can test the strand of your hair and figure out what you've been eating, what condition you're in, mentally, physically, and what you are. as a man or a woman just by your hair. So when you're wearing other people's hair, you're carrying around their energy. And the way these companies in China make your hair, they don't give you from one individual's head. They group them together. So you're wearing multiple personality and you don't know the spiritual condition of those personality that is on your head. Take off those hair. Wear your natural hair. Curl, woolly hair. That's the hair of the God's children of Israel. Children, go back to your right food. Nothing cooked by fire. It's in your law of health given unto you in your sealed portion. Nothing cooked by fire. Nothing cooked by fire. Nothing cooked by fire. Whether fruits, vegetable, or your flesh, your meat given to you by Canai, Cain. Canai in Latin means Cain in English, and Benelli, Bal. Canny, Bal. Canny, Bal. Give you those flesh. Give him it back. Give him it back for the next 30 days until your first sign. And when your first sign comes, another 40 days, waiting for your EaSTer, and your vessel, your body, your mind, your thought will be ready for those guarded things, those great things coming unto you that I pointed out in Joel 2 verse 21, and I gave you a whole list of them, 12 of them. Don't miss those 12 because you love your gut. Let your gut take a rest. Let your gut take a rest. Renew your mind. Subdue your thoughts of those flesh and all those meats and all those food for the next 30 days, reaching up to your first sign. It's on you now. You have your information back. It is all on you. You've been duly notified. Children, it is also coded as your EaSTer and coded as your Christmas, your Christmas. But we're going to tear away the layers of the lies. Numbers 28 verse 16. We have covered that already, where we establish your Passover of the Lord. Those, anything that has his name on a calendar and on a month, that's the date it's referring to. And then when that starts, which is September 11th in your current modern day time, then 14 days onto that, you get your first month Passover date. Same thing for Ezekiel 45:21. In the first month, in the 14th day of the month, the Lord's month is the Passover. Same thing. Need not calculate the date. You duplicate the dates for this. And also says, 7 days of unleavened bread you shall eat. We have gone through that and you know what you're going to eat so you can come out with your electron glow coming your way. That's what you're eating. All that energy from that star, that fixed star, your wall that was finished and made ready for you to eat. Holy Spirit, water, dew, manna, ether, blessings, life force, the holy breath. That's what's coming your way. I'm bringing you bread for you to transform it in your body and create wine, which is new blood, which turns back on your dormant DNA, the junk DNA, as they call it, giving you back your spiritual connection from 24 letters to the 25th letter. That's what's coming your way, children of Israel. These two, tit for tat, the same, precept for precept, giving you the same event, 7 days, which is 70 days, because we know your EaSTer will be in the skies for 70 days. 7 by itself can be 07 or 70, gives you the same information. But we move now to Nehemiah 6 verse 15, gives you this information with the lunar calendar information. Ezekiel 45:21, using your solar calendar, which starts with Thoth as the first month. This one on Nehemiah 6 verse 15 is your moon lunar calendar, starting with your calendar date New Year in April, the one that they created later on. But they're coming back to the same information they have to tie when it comes to your Passover. The wall was finished in the 25th day of the 6th month, Elul. when you tie them all together, you get the same date, September 27, for Nehemiah 6 verse 15, and the same for the Passover date of Ezekiel 45:21. Same date. And then Nehemiah 6 verse 15 telling you, in 52 days you shall eat that unleavened bread, and we already calculate what the 52 means. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 7 equals 70. Same thing over here in Ezekiel 45:21. 7 days of unleavened bread. Same thing with the 5 and 2 gives you 7. They're matching out tit for tat. One giving you your wall, which is your EaSTer, your tabernacle being finished, and the other one telling you it's your Passover, the time when you're ready to march out of Babylon, Egypt, Rome, America. Same thing, but you're going to eat that energy coming to you and wake up that spirit within you, moving you from 24 to 25. Unity, once and for all, with your spiritual overself body, all 5 of them joining as one with you, your physical body coming together. One, becoming the gematria, man and woman, and your son of man, your priest King Louis, becoming Zohar, the Adam Cad man body added onto him, giving you back your information. Ezekiel 45:21 works out to the same date, 27th, first day of Thoth, September 13th, which is the 11th lunar day of September. Add 14 to that, gets you to the 27th. We have worked that out already. We have worked that out in Numbers and in Leviticus. Work it out, the same thing. Passover is the same as your wall date, your EaSTer date, when your son of man come. Same information. These boys put it in all kind of different places to confuse you, so you wouldn't know which calendar to use, whether lunar calendar or whether solar calendar, and they can come and give you all kind of misinformation that has been drawn to an end. Children, moving forward, Deuteronomy 16 verse 1. Here is another trickery that came into the picture. All of a sudden, you are told, observe the month of Abib. Keep the Passover unto the Lord thy God, thy Netta. In the month of Abib, the Lord thy God brought you, O children of Israel, in your previous time, in old Egypt. And now he's about to do it in modern day Egypt. Now, where did Abib come from? Where did Abib come from? Out of nowhere, Abib popped up onto you. They're telling you here, first month, observe your Passover. Now they're saying, Abib, observe your Passover. You will speculate that Abib is the first month, and what they have tell you and told you over many, many thousands of years, and who did not agree, you lose your head immediately. That Abib and the first month is the first lunar month of your lunar ecclesiastical calendar that the Roman Catholic ecclesiastical Pope come and give you. So, your date moved over to April. That's all that we were concentrating on. April being your Passover date. But I'm going to ask you to put on your sound mind soon. That's where Abib come from. They came with all kind of fantastic explanation for Abib. It means corn, and when corn is green, and when corn is ripe, and all kind of different things about corn. Children of Israel, Most High and the Lord, you have to come to them in spirit and in truth. The law, the Most High and the law are spirits. They don't come and give you corn and all kind of physical things. If they're putting something in your Bible, it has to have a spiritual meaning as well. Can't just have a physical meaning, corn. Yes, that's the celestial meaning or the terrestrial meaning. What is the celestial meaning of Abib? Then you shall get your answer, which ties back to Ezekiel 45:21. There has to be that. You're a spirit first, and then a physical man or woman second. Children of Israel, now it's time for you to get out of Egypt as well by night. Deuteronomy 16:3. Again, same thing given unto you. You shall eat unleavened bread for 7 days. Same thing given unto you in Ezekiel 45:21. 7 days of unleavened bread. And as I told you, your Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, brought your bread and wine. Bread and wine, not the literal bread. Roman Catholic and Anglican and Protestant and Pentecostal and Seventh-day and LDS and Mohammedan and Islam breaking up. Not that kind of bread, children of Israel. Aaron is the bread. Miriam is the wine. When I brought you out of Egypt, children, I combined Moses with Aaron, with Miriam. Given back unto you in the book of Micah. In the book of Micah. Given back. All three has to be as one to form Sam, Shin, Aleph, Mem, Shin, Aleph, Mem, Aleph. That's the equivalent of Moses, or now your son of man, Prince Louis, to be Priest King Louis. Shin, that is Aaron. Mem, that is Miriam. Masculine, feminine energy coming together, forming that union, making you back into the fullness of your 25. Aaron, bread. Miriam, wine. Shin, bread. Mem, wine. Bringing you back to the fullness of who you are. 7 days you shall eat of the Aaron energy to transform Miriam within you, to form new blood and the fire within you. Even bread of affliction. No, your affliction done right now. Children, you came out of old Egypt in a hurry, and I'm gonna show you again. You're coming out of Egypt again in a haste and hurry. You're leaving Babylon. Out of there you're coming. All of you making your way out of Babylon. Deuteronomy 16 verse 3 again. Tie your back with Ezekiel 45:21, giving you that Abib also is associated with 7 days of unleavened bread. Tying your back tit for tat with Ezekiel 45:21, meaning that they're talking about the same event, giving you back all your information. But now, this is what you did not know. Old Testament pseudepigrapher, volume 1, your apocalyptic volume. Children, introduction given unto you by the writers of your pseudepigrapher, your hidden books, your books that we're going to show up to you at your end time. How vexing, how upset to discover you were not observing the Sabbath on the correct day. How frightening you were to learn that Passover, Passover was celebrated. What? At the wrong time. At the wrong time. Yes. Did you hear me a while ago? How shocking, how frightening to learn that Passover was celebrated at the wrong time. At the wrong time. Children, you think you weren't being lied to? It's right there in your book. Tell you. None of us read the introduction to the general readers. Isn't that what it says? Introduction for the general readers. Everybody reading this book. No, before you go and go start reading the book, you have to pass through the introduction. How will you feel when you learn that your Passover is celebrated now at the wrong time? Children of Israel, giving back unto you. Who comes saying to you all kind of Bible misinterpreted, observing wrong day, giving you incorrect Passover Passover. Who sent that information to you? None other than Vicar at Christ came with Council of Trent, his ecclesiastical law, and his ecclesiastical power he gave to himself, and who come give it? Canaan, who sent Canaan with instruction to give Vicar of Christ, Roman Catholic Pope, authority to interpret a Hebrew book. The man of Latin, how is he interpreting a Hebrew book when he is Latin? Children, Council of Trent, ratification of the Supreme Pontiff, your Pope, and the Roman Catholic Church is the ultimate interpreter of scriptures. So any error you have now in your date, send it back to the vicar, ask him for clarification. Children of Israel, no matter how many paper bull they pass, Benedictus, Duos, and how many titles he gave himself as Supreme Pontiff, yes, doesn't matter. His firing date has already been issued. Pink slip given unto him. His interpretation time done. Children of Israel, we're done with this nonsense. Nissan, Babylonian date. So if you're Hebrew and you're Jew, Black Joe, you're not using no Nissan when no Babylonians come and give you. Who's the city gonna fall when your star show up? Babylon! How come they're taking dates from them? You think they're gonna give you the right date for when they fall, and they're falling flat to their face? Abib, that's the older name. Take out Canaanite out of it. Older name. That means Abib is older than Nissan. Came up with Nissan to replace your Abib and switch around date. Nissan, the original Canaanite name. So if you're celebrating Passover in original Canaanite name during your fallen time, when you're being ruled by Canaanite who set up Gomer, Gentile, Caucasian, Japhet, Esau over you. Adding power to Japhet, while Japhet catching up himself in your tent. Canaan, took the wives of the Canaanite. Esau, who is the general? Yes, who is the general for the Gentile Caucasian? Esau, a.k.a. Gomer, Gentile Caucasian. Canaan, who come give Delilah money in her hand? Canaanite Philistines. So if you're using any dates out of their calendar, you're in error. Yes. Straightening out that error. No more error for the children of Israel, the children of Jacob, Levite, Judah, every one of you. Your first priest king is back. Your Levite priest, the main one, Louis Jerome Armstrong, aka Jerusalem, and the rest of the team that he came down here in the third dimensional plane with. Levite press up back, Abib. First month of the Canaanite calendar. Yes, original first month, but there's some error and some trickery involved in that. But it's the first month Canaan come up with to trick you up, move you from thought in another way, sending you back to thought, but switching the day up in April instead of September. But you can't be taking no information now, children of Israel, from the Babylonian Empire, America, where they're residing as Babylon, as eagle, as all kind of different names that they give unto themselves. Yes, no, we're not done with them. Listen, according to your Webster dictionary, it was originally called what? Abib. Before they change and come give you Nissan as your Passover and then switch up the date, do a switcheroo on you. Children, hear me now and hear me well. You're not working no more with no name given unto your Lord told Melchizedek day while you were in captivity of the Canaanites. Done. No more captivity name and month rolling over into this new time, this new season when you need to get ready for your Passover. Abib, coming on to you, the first fruit. You've been getting that word in your Bible over and over, and they even give you a week of the first fruit without telling you the true meaning of it, that you are the first fruit, the first resurrected, and you have to resurrect those fruits when they ripe fully in summer. Children of Israel, hear me now and hear me well. The first month of the Jew, yes, that is the year of thought from your solar calendar, not no ecclesiastical calendar under the Pope's interpretation. Sit down. One side with his ecclesiastical law and his ecclesiastical year. God is up. Sit in the corner, time out for you. It begins when? Spring, not in Augusta, not in Augusta. Nothing goes as such. It begins at an equinox. It begins at an equinox, but nowhere close to spring. Yes. We're going to prove that out. I tell you, I cannot come to you with no information if I can't prove it. The Lord don't send me without proof and without receipt. Children, hear me now. Here is the calendar given back to you in your Webster dictionary, modern day time, when they try to mix up truth with untruth. Tishri. That's the name. They change the month of Thoth to Tishri, and then they have a confusion between Abib, where they're claiming they push it down to Nisan. But if you look at the Jew section of that calendar, in the middle of it, it has an ordering of what? Your solar calendar, where your first month of the year starts in September for your Gregorian calendar, and it's been in place since when? 5,764 years ago. Nisan wasn't nowhere around, children of Israel. Modern day creation of who? Canaanites. Running his Babylon kingdom, currently residing in America, and has happened previously in previous reset that the Lord did. He did one at Moses' time. He did one at Noah's time. First month, Abib of what? Ancient Hebrew calendar. Ancient. That's the operative word. Ancient. Solar calendar was being used, and now they give you some shandle dandles of some lunar calendar with Nisan is the first month. But hear what I have to say to that calendar ecclesiastical version. Not in Augusta. Hear me now, Mr. Pope, and hear me well. The Levite priests are back. The ancient one, our Louis, Jerome, Armstrong, Jerusalem is back. Children, yeah, Aristobulus, fragment 1. The Passover, the sun will be passing through an equinox at that time. Has to be on an equinox. Has to be on an equinox time. This is what they say. It's on a spring equinox. Your current Passover. But this is what I have to say about their spring equinox explanation. Not Augusta. Not a thing goes like that. No vernal, aka spring equinox for your Passover. Autumn! That's the time of your Passover that gets you squarely and directly in September, the month of Thoth, the month of their modern day Tishri, aka Abib as well. Children, autumn equinox or vernal spring equinox. Which one shall it be? According to Aristobulus, fragment 1, verse 18. Make sure you know which equinox your Passover is coming, because a lot of work has been put in to make sure you move to wrong equinox, wrong New Year, wrong date, when everything come and miss you. But not this year. Vernal equinox 2024. When did that come? March 19th. Yes, but your so-called Passover that they tell you is your Passover showed up on April 22nd. 34 days after your equinox, your so-called Passover. Did you hear me? It cannot be that far apart from your so-called Passover that's supposed to occur in the spring equinox, in April 22nd, too far apart. Children, it cannot be that far apart from the equinox date. It must come within 7 days, within the same week of your equinox, must be the same date and the same time frame of your Passover. March 19 to April 22nd, that gap, that number of days that has passed from the equinox time, too long, children of Israel. So your equinox, the vernal, the spring, cannot be the time that match with your Passover. Problem number 1 for the changers. Go reconcile that one day. Reconcile it while I give you something else to reconcile. If you move this analysis over to 2025, spring equinox, yes, March 2025. When is the Passover that you claim that we have in 2025? April 12th, 2025. 23 days after the equinox. Too much time has passed. Not a match. Doesn't fit. Your time frame don't fit. Children of Israel, when you check the changers and the liars information, it can never match. Not subject to scrutiny. That's why they would chop your head off in previous time period, so you wouldn't get close to checking them. Fact check that. Mr. Pope, you have your AI fact-checking things. Fact-check your own date with your AI. Children of Israel, we're looking now at your autumn equinox. What date is your autumn equinox? September 22nd. Children of Lois, when is your Passover scheduled to occur based on your holy scriptures telling you for your Passover, based on your EaSTer telling you when your EaSTer is coming? Children, September 27th, same week as your Equinox. Reconcile that, Mr. Vicar of Christ, interpreter, and all your Canaanite brethren, and all your world leaders. Same week as your Equinox, autumn. That's the time you're eating manna. Don't go back to their Nissan lie and make sure you get back on your Most High time, because again, I'm not done with them as yet. Yes, children of Israel, we move your date to 2025 to validate our first result for your Equinox being in September. Now, autumn equinox for 2025 falls on September 22nd, same date each year. When is the 25th lunar day of your month, September? Children, September 17th, within 5 days of your equinox, tit for tat, your Passover time in September on the 25th day thereof, always land you on your equinox. Autumn equinox, can't miss. Bullseye for your Passover, always falling on an equinox. Your autumn equinox, every time home run, butted over the fence. Every time when you go back to the right date, children of Israel, has your book tell you your times and your dates been changed. Your Sabbath, which ties into your Passover, both of them has been changed. From autumn, September, to the made-up Nissan ecclesiastical calendar that they come and drop squarely in the lap of all your pastors and everybody else, getting all kind of delicacies from the Canaanite children. Done well with them. Autumn, that's when your time is. Yes, autumn comprises of September, October, November. That's your time. Autumn, that's when you gather fruit. Did you hear me? Isn't that what it says? Isn't that what it says here about Abib? Your first fruit. Your first fruit. Isn't that what it says? When you gather fruit. When you gather fruit. September, the summer fruit. That's why I told you already in Zechariah, your event will occur in summer all the way to winter. That has to fall on your autumn equinox, making your Abib for the first fruit when they're ready to be gathered, when they're ready to be picked of the children of Israel, when they're ready to be resurrected. Always a good sower, a good shepherd, a good man of those always gather up his fruits in the summer. Children, hear me now and hear me well. We're turning over all the dining table for these lion autumn fruits ready to be gathered. Children, your September is here and you have to get yourself ready from the 5th month to make sure when your fruits, you, the new fruits, you, the new first fruits, are ready to be gathered by your priest king, Louis Jerome Armstrong, aka Jerusalem. your vessel, your body fully ready to go from 24 to 25. Deuteronomy 16 verse 1. Observe the month of Abib and keep my Passover. Yes, in that month of Abib. What month it is? We already gone through that. Abib is when you're gathering your fruit. Abib is when you're bringing in the fruit. And he told you, autumn is when you're bringing fruit. And your book is in the United States of America. And how many of you picking good and delicious fruits naturally in March and April? Not August. You're still recovering from your winter, still recovering. You plant seeds in March and April, and then your fruits ready to be picked in August, September. Children, introducing you to your farming, and the way the Most High and the Lord tell you when is Abib, he's coming, but we're not done yet. Zechariah 14:8 tell you when I am starting my summer fruit picking. I'm opening up that living water, that living manna, that Holy Spirit, that bread of Aaron to wake up your DNA, RNA, and let you produce wine, the new blood to turn on back your superhuman, supernatural powers so you can glow and bring this light back to this planet. Children, that's when the water go out from Louis Jerome Armstrong in his home state of Florida. Yes, being fed by the Bermuda Triangle, Nazareth, feeding up the Lake Okeechobee, igniting up Florida. Yes, turning back on as well. Your tabernacle, your holy pyramid, your Mount Zion in Denver, Colorado, Rocky Mountain, Grand Canyon. Proverbs 10 verse 5. He thought that gathereth when in the summer is wise, son of man. That's what I want you to understand. Your thought gathereth only in summer because he's producing, he's creating, he has molded a wise son of man and a wise sons of God. Yo, children of Israel, he thought, don't gather nothing in no spring, in no Nisan. Let the Canaanite gather who they need to gather because your gathering is in the summer because you're part of the wise sun turning back on. Your water in summer all the way till winter, water running non-stop, bread raining non-stop upon you. Children gathering in autumn as an autumn fruit, gather. Proverbs 10 verse 5 match back with Webster 1828 definition for autumn. First fruit gathered, and he told you, he thought gather in the summer. How much more you need, Vicar of Christ, to know that the children of Israel shall be gathered back up in this summer. Children, we're not done with the liars as yet. Amos 8 verse 2. Amos, tell me what you see, Amos. Tell us what you see. Amos said, a basket of summer fruit. A basket of summer fruit. That's your Lord speaking to Amos, telling him of the first fruits that are coming. Summer, Passover. That's your time that you're in right now. Summer starting up for you. August, your preparation time, getting you ready for your EaSTer on your Passover date in September. Children said unto the Lord, the end is come for my children to worry and fret themselves. Time for my summer fruits to be gathered. Children, Lord, speaking to you, my people, I will not again ever pass by your children, your Passover time. No more. No more shall the Lord go. Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, pass you by anymore. Yes, but your Lord shall pass over you, passing you over from darkness into light, passing you over from a fallen state, yes, to greatness, passing you from 24 of Jacob, yes, to 25 of Israel, firmly decided, just my children of Louis, my children of Israel, my children of Levite, my children of Judah, and my Jacob, even though he's stubborn and don't want to take telling. Children, time for the basket of summer fruit to be picked, ripe, fully ready to be gathered. Children, Matthew 24 verse 32. Yes, learn a parable of the fig. When the Lord is talking about his chosen seed, his people, he referred to you as a fig and as an olive and as a branch as well. And we all know the branch that's coming up from the root of Essie, which is our priest king, Louis Jerome Armstrong. Mother's name. When that branch of Essie turns a fig tree, yes, it shall put forth leaves and branches so beautiful, so serene, ready to take back over this planet and beautify it. Well, summer, when the summer is near, that branch of Essie shall become the fig tree that's ready to bear its fruit. Put it leaf forth, then you know, so summer is near. Children, over and over, your Lord telling you, summer is when I'm coming for my fruits. Summer is when I'm coming for my fruits. My Lord thought Melchizedek, Yehovah, ain't coming, not coming in any April, nor no March, in no springtime, not Augusta. Fig time. Learn about the fig. Learn this esoteric, this secret, this mystery, this hidden knowledge, the meaning beyond your literal, that your Roman Catholic Pope and his Canaanite friends been stuffing down your throat and in your memory bank, giving you academic fraud and menticide the whole time. But your Levite priest are back when fig is in season. Children, the first crop is late spring. That's the first crop. Early summer. Spring to early summer. But guess what? When is the main crop? Children of Israel. Main crop matures late summer to early fall. Children of Israel, matching tit for tat with your autumn equinox, with your September date, your September 27, when your Lord Passover truly and fully occurs, because his fruits are mature, ripe, and ready to be picked for their summer, leading into their fall, and then finally exit your Babylon, Egypt, America by winter. Children, know the parable of the fig, that the fig matures, main crop, summer to early fall. So you can't be a fig and maturing in early spring. Not Augusta. Nothing goes as such. Learn your parable, children of Israel. Your Lord speaking to you over and over and over and over. Zechariah 3 verse 8. Joshua, your high priest. That is where the branch is coming from. The branch is coming from. The branch of Essie. The branch of Essie. My servant, the branch. My servant, the branch. Which I am waking up in the summer as the fig tree. The summer is near. And you shall be picked by the Lord because you belong to that branch. Your high priest. Your high Levite priest is being raised back up as the branch, and his fellows will sit before him as well as the fig, and they will all become my servant. I will bring forth my servants, the branch, which is your priest king, Louis Jerome Armstrong, the son, the seed of Essie, waking back up first as your priest king, and then waking back up Levite and Judah, igniting them through the EaSTer, so you can shine. Matthew 24 verse 32, precepted with Zechariah 3 verse 8, so you know who the branch is and what bloodline the branch is coming from. These peculiar people that shall make up your royal priesthood given unto you in 1 Peter 2 verse 9. That's the branch of Essie as the fig, raising back up summer, August, and September. Yes, so prepare yourself for your Passover. John 19 verse 14. It was the preparation for your Passover because you finally get the date worked out in your head. Summer, yes. Winter, yes. Spring, no. Spring, no. Summer, yes. Winter, yes, that's the time when your preparation kick in for your Passover. How about the 6th month? Drop you in August, September, right smack in the middle of your summer, leading to your fall. Children, behold your king. Come, that's your information, your 6th month of your Hebrew lunar calendar that they jerry-rig up and come give you back different dates, which land you right back in your August, September 27th, 2024. That's your Passover. Behold, your priest King Louis is here. Go out and go meet your priest king. Why these Babylonians, Romans, Egyptian, modern day American practice all this deception of your time of your Passover? How desperate they could have been to go through that length of time and that effort and all that work to come give you lies. Why? Anyone who has gone through this much time, this much effort to deceive a set of people has an inferiority complex. They know that you have the power, possess the power, the political and the social power to outdo them any day of the week with truth given back unto you and you moving back to the right order of your commandment from the Lord. So, until you return unto your Lord, these deceptors were practicing more and more deception to make sure you can never attune to the frequency of your Lord until the branch return to this planet. The black Levite, the branch, the Judah, the branch, and the remnant of Israel, the branch as well, and Jacob in due time join back into that branch and remove all the illusion of those deceptions. Why? These folks became so desperate to rule over you. Say Book of Mormon, chapter 16. Regardless of where the children of Israel, the black children of Israel, the black Levite, the black Judah, the black Jacob were, they would all be one in the knowledge and the subservience to the covenant of Yahweh. not Jehovah. There was no J. Guess who created J? Roman Catholic Pope. 1524. See again, 24. 1524. Him come create J and drop at your doorstep. Yehovah. Why? HWH. The W is when you're in your 24 state. The V is when you're in your 25 state. So since you're moving now to being 25, you're graduating from your 24 letters to your 25 letters. You no longer use word. You use Vav or Vaho. Yehovah. That's why I'm going to switch the name on you and start approaching you with Yehovah, because you were duly notified of the movement from 24 to 25. Children, you're in a covenant with Yehovah. No, Yehovah right now. The Lord told Melchizedek, Yehovah, all of Israel under this covenant, from Adam time down to Noah time, down to Moses time, down to Abraham time, down to Jacob time. Right now, covenant still running. It's an eternal covenant. Moses observed strictly on the 14th day after the first new moon of the first month of your Abib. What is Abib? We'll get there, children of Israel. But we know it has to be in September. And we know it has to connect back with the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah. Children, it is also the first day that the Most High Ella, Yah, Yehovah, and the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, organized the church, not your Roman Catholic church, not Nagasa, yeah, church, your royal priesthood coming back up. Read 1 Peter 2 verse 9 to find out about your royal priesthood filled with peculiar people with superhuman, supernatural power, and they're always glowing in different color, and their priest king color is red, glowing in green, and the Levite priest and Judah glow in blue. Children of Israel, that's the church coming back fully, live and direct from the beginning of time. That's when the Melchizedek priest was organized. That's also the time when your Passover event was organized as well. This event is from the beginning of time. We'll get there. Only on this day does the Most High Ella, Yah, Yehovah, and the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, redeem his seed, his first fruit. Every time there's a redemption. In Noah time, when there's a redemption. In Moses time, when there's a redemption. In your Son of Man, praise King Louis time as well. Makes no difference. In September, the 14th day thereof, this event occur. Always have to go back to your modern day September, when the lunar day is on the 11th day in your month of September. Then you add 14 days, lunar days to that, and you get 25th. Always and forever. That always it shall be. The Most High Ella, Yah, Yehovah, Elohim. We're now in verse 3. Organize his church via the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, the church, the right church, the royal Melchizedek priesthood, properly organized on when? The first day, the day of your Passover. That first day is when your Passover is observed as the church being properly set up. That's why, again, it's coming on the 25th day of your September, the lunar day thereof. And then waking up back the church, the Melchizedek church, the first fruit, ready to set the church back in place. Given back unto you your seal book of Mormon, chapter 16, verse 2. And now we're reading from verse 3. Passover Passover observed by who? The Hebrew of Egypt. America, modern day one right now, and in Moses' time in Egypt that was created at that time when everything moved from America to the Middle East, and now it's coming back to the original Egypt where Adam was. Adam was here in the original Egypt. It's told unto you in Oriental Masonry. By Dr. Swinburne Clymer that Egypt, the original Egypt, is America, rediscovered with the Columbus story, and then everything moved back over here according to them, but as well verified by the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek Jehovah, that no more you shall say you were exodusing. The Lord moved you, redeemed you out of old Egypt, but the Lord redeemed you out of every counties in your modern day Egypt. Given back unto you in the book of Jeremiah. Given back unto you in the book of Jeremiah. Children, in the days of Adam, he set a fixed and unchanging day. Did you hear me? This date is fixed, so no matter where Vicar of Christ move his date, it always come back to the fathers and the Lord Thoth. Original date fixed. That's why you're getting your wall and your fixed star. Children of Israel, precepted for precept. Your fixed and unchanging star is coming back on a fixed and unchanging day for the children of Israel, regardless of the position of the moon in heaven. So it doesn't matter if your moon is in first day of the moon, second day of the moon, or whatever they tell you. This event is coming. It has to fall on that particular date, on the 25th of that September equivalent month. 25th, lunar day, always coming on that particular point in time. That's why they can tell you 14 days it shall come after you hit the September 11th lunar day. Add 14 to that, get your 25. That's the date that trigger the starting point from you being manifested, you being expressed in 24 to you starting your journey, your transition to 25, giving you 12 months to complete your transition from letter 24 of your Hebrew alphabet, getting you to 25 letters of your Hebrew alphabet as well. Children, all of this occur on your month Abib, 14 days of your Abib. Children of Louis, we're not done yet. Levi, Judah, Jacob, your first Hebrew solar month. Thoth. That's the month that you were working with. Egyptian. There it is. Egyptian. Whether Middle Kingdom, New Kingdom, or Outer Kingdom, or any kingdom. First month. That's the month of Thoth. The first month is Thoth. The first month is Thoth. So whatever they're telling you, your Passover has to come back to the month Thoth. No way. My Lord is gonna set up all the things foundational from the beginning of time, and set up his kingdom in no April or no March or whatever other day Vicar of Christ want to come with his lying self. Sit down one side. The Levite priests are back. The foundational Levite church setting back up. Melchizedek order back in place. Children, that's your first month. Thoth month. Putting back the respect on my Lord Thoth's name and his month and his day. Children of Lois, not done yet. Thoth month. Moving from Egyptian to Coptic or Ethiopian. Maskaram. That's the name in Ethiopian. Translated back to thought. That's the date given back unto you, September 11, in your modern day time, the 11th lunar day of September. Add 14 days to that. Get up to the 25th lunar day of September. Thought. Only conclusion you can get to: summer or fall, August or September, your third month and your third foundational event that is using from the beginning of time, fixed and firm and not unchanging. September has to be the time when you have your Passover of the Lord thought, Melchizedek, your Heva. Children, not done yet. Let's put this one to rest. Done with them lies. Done with them. Settle this once and for all. Appendix to 3 Enoch 48b. Names of the Most High Ella, Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah, and the Lord thought, Melchizedek, Yod-Heh-Vah. Children, that's why I greet you as Kodowish, 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 Yod-Heh-Vah, Seba, Yod. Yes, now I'm gonna greet you. Kodowish, 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 Abib, Seba, Yod. Children, giving you back your Lord's name, thought, Melchizedek, Yoheva, Abib. That's the first name for your Lord thought, Melchizedek, Yoheva, Yoheva, Yoheva. Children, holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts, told unto you in your book of Revelation, told unto you in Isaiah. Children, done with the lie. Done with the lie. 17 names of your Lord thought, Melchizedek, Yod-Heh-Vah, and your Most High Ella, Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah, Elohim. Children of Israel, go to name 44 and tell me what word you see there for name 44. Abib. That's the name that the Canaanite and the Babylonian used to replace your name of your Lord thought, Melchizedek, Yoheva. They give you the secret name, the higher name, because they know you wouldn't be looking for that name in your appendix to Enoch 3. Children of Lois, Abib, the name 44, Abib, that is Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah, Elohim. Greater name for the YH, no more W, YH, You're in the movement to get to your 25 right now. So you're not putting two V's together to make a W. You're using one V now. Unity. You're uniting 24 and 25. Give you the authority to change it from W to V. Yod-Heh-Vah, Yod-Heh-Vah. That's where you get your name of your Lord. Tabib. That's the name of your Lord as well. 44. That's the name. 45. That's the name. 46. That's the name. 47. That's the name. 48. That's the name. 49. That's the name as well. All the way down to the second to last name. Paps Abib. Paps Abib. Children, that's where your Abib month come from. It's the greater name of Yod-Heh-Vah, Yehovah, Yehovah. Children, tie back to your Lord. Anywhere they pull it, anywhere they carry their lie, it leads you right back to your Lord thought, Melchizedek, Yehovah. And his name has to match with his month, September 11th, to be exact, the 11th lunar day of the solar month, September. Children, giving back your record. Abib, Told you earlier, we're not talking about no corn, whether corn yellow or corn green, or it ready to be picked, or it not picked yet. Doesn't matter. Let the Pope and all his other followers that fight here down to the end, that it's talking about corn, let them go hold on to corn. You're moving to your first fruit to become celestial. You get the greater meaning and the greater name for your Lord. Vote Abib. That Abib. Vote Abib. That's your Lord's name. Children of Israel, your record right back in your hand. So your Abib has to tie with your 3rd month. Cannot change. It is fixed and cannot be moved. Yes! Did you hear me? I'm going to repeat it for you. Month of Abib. So dear Lord Melchizedek, children, reading Deuteronomy 16 verse 1. The right way this time. Observe the month of Thoth. Children, keep your Passover in the month of Thoth. Abib, that's your month. Your Lord Thoth Melchizedek, your Netta, month of Abib, month of Thoth, the Lord, your Netta, brought you out of Egypt in the month of Thoth. Your Lord Thoth Melchizedek, Abib, brought you out of Egypt in the month of Abib, the month of Thoth, gave you unleavened bread for 70 days in the month of Abib, in the month of Thoth, brought you forth out of Egypt, America, in a hurry, in the month of Thoth. Children, Deuteronomy 16 verse 1 and verse 3, given back unto you. Children, we're not done yet. Exodus 34:18, that feast of unleavened bread coming in the month of Abib, the month of Thoth. 7 days, no, 70 days of unleavened bread. Holy Spirit, manna, 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 turning your body back into wine. New blood coming your way. In the month of Thoth, Abib, giving you back all your praise. Exodus 34:18, Abib is the month you shall come out of Egypt, America, Babylon, with its bag of lies, trying to trick you up for your month of Abib. Abib is your Lord Thoth Melchizedek, Yahweh, name given back unto you. Respect the Lord's greater name. Yod-Heh, Vahu-Heh, greater name. Abib. Learn it. Remember it, and don't you ever forget it. Children, 49 verse 1 through 8 give you the reason why these cast of characters change up your record, change up your information. Remember the commandment which the Lord has commanded the children of Israel concerning your Passover. Though Jew, those people, observe it in its time, in its correct time, the 14th day of the first month. You knew the information, but when the Babylonian Canaanite captured you and take over your land, the first thing they do is change your book and record and all your holy days and come give you a holiday. Children, on the 14th day of your first month, that's when you shall start to get ready to be passed over. On the evening of the 15th day, from the time of the sunset, children, you shall begin to eat manna at the feast that is ready as at that time, and there shall be joy beginning among you. Children, second meaning. That's when on the 50th day you pick up your things and depart from Babylon. You leave in Babylon on the 15th. Numbers 33 verse 3. Did you hear me? Did you hear me a while ago? Numbers 33 verse 3. Give your plainly on the 15th. What activity you will be performing related to your Passover? As you remember this day, all the days of your life, and observe it from year to year, all the days of your life, once per year, you have to obey it. It's your law, children. But here is where the trickery comes in. You will not delay observing and celebrating your Passover for even a day. Children, not even one day you should miss your Passover, or 1 month you should skip your Passover, or several months you should skip your Passover. So your changers know this law. They know the commandment given unto you. You shall not delay, not even by a day, when you celebrate your Passover. You've been missing your Passover for more than just a day, and 1 month you're missing it by several days and several months. Yes, violating your eternal command engraved on heavenly tablets for the children of Louis, for the children of Israel, Levite, Judah, Jacob as well. Observe it. But you have been missing it. Compliments of Vicar of Christ, given powers by Canaan, given powers by Benelli. All of them team up and give strength to go more Gentile Caucasian. Come here, holidays, and make up EaSTer for you, letting you miss and delay your Passover, children. But it doesn't stop there. Jubilee 49 verse 9. Any man, even though he's purified, not eating no meat, nor no starch, nor committing no wickedness, although he's purified and he does not observe his Passover at the appointed time, yes, shall be uprooted. Children, serious offense you've been committing over the years. Compliments of vigor. Children, you, no matter how purified you are, if you miss your Passover date any of those years, you should be observing it. Cut off, uprooted, you shall be. So, you're going into this Passover fully uprooted. Move back to your Passover. Move back to your Passover. You've been duly notified. You shall be uprooted because you did not bring your gifts. The gift that you're getting from the Most High and the Lord. Manna, I shall bless you. What was your first commandment of your 5 divine law? I will bless you. God bless you. God bless you. That is your gift that you should come and get every year at your Passover time, at the appointed time. Exactly at the appointed time. Not a day late, and definitely not 6 months late as well. That man who misses Passover, even though he's purified, lift up sin out of balance with my law on himself. serious offense you've been committing because a vicar of Christ with his bad interpretation giving you wrong dates, and now Goma Gentile encouraging you to celebrate Easter and go buy egg and all kind of painting of egg and buy bun and cheese and have cookout and all kind of fish fry. No go so. No go so. No go so. That's not the gift that you're getting from the Lord Melchizedek, Yehovah. That's not the purpose of your Passover, to create no EaSTer on the wrong equinox as well. It should be celebrated same time as the Passover. The same time is your EaSTer, children of Israel. Make sure this year you don't let this trip miss you. Don't let this Passover bus miss you. Children, appointed time given back unto you. Second way, they had you cut off. Second reason, they had you cut off as well from your Passover. Command the children of Israel. Verse 15, command them, so they shall observe my Passover once a year on its exact anointed and appointed day, and the plague will not come and kill them and smite them as it been killing them and smiting them over the last 400 years, and especially the last 100 years. 1924, when Goma Gentile was put in charge with his Job 9 verse 24 Racial Integrity Act to come cover up all of what you had been doing and putting you on wrong dates, wrong Passover, wrong head, wrong right hand, wrong left hand, wrong feet, and definitely wrong foot, wrong stomach as well. Cut off, and he shall be filled with plague and be killed and smite during those year, when he did not observe the Passover of the appointed day and the appointed month. Children, getting back your month of Abib, getting back the true date of your Passover. You have it now. Use it. Ready yourself for this year, because this is the year when your Passover, going back to what it truly means. Your EaSTer is coming to redeem you out of Babylon, out of Egypt. You're marching, children of Israel, are scheduled on your appointed time. September 26th is your Thursday, your Holy Thursday, your Last Supper. No, the beginning of filling up your belly with your supper of manna. And then the Good Friday, the Friday thereafter, which is September 27th, EaSTer, Passover, your way coming, children of Israel, without a delay. Haggai 1 verse 15, 24 day of your 6th month. Children, your Holy Thursday, as I've been telling you, that is September 26th. Nehemiah 6 verse 15. Your wall was finished. Your fixed star wall done on the 25th day of that same month, the 6th month Elul, putting you on September 27th, 2024, and 70 days thereafter. This thing shall run for 70 days. This thing shall run for 70 days, starting on your Good Friday, September 27th. Yes, EaSTer shows up, the child, that young Christ child of your Son of Man, Priest King Louis, born on that day, September 27th, given back unto you the right way. Ending December 6th, 70 days, when that star goes away, when that wall is completely finished, when your Passover done, gates closed. Whoever made themselves ready, weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth, because the gates were closed, and the announcement came to them, I know you not. I don't want that for your children of Israel. I don't want that for your children of Levite. I don't want it for your children of Judah. I don't want it for your children of Jacob. And go my Gentile Caucasian. I don't want it for you as well. So move yourself back to the commandment of the Lord. Passover Haggadah, Messiah Haggadah. That's the Messiah avatar. Passover of the avatar. Introduction, page 12. The Last Supper was the Thursday, as I told unto you. Haggai 1 verse 15 drops you on September 26, 2024. That is a Thursday. And the 13th day of your month Abib. That's the meaning as well. For those who are using the correct date and the correct month. Yes, then Friday, that's the 14th day of the Passover. Again, using your month of Thoth, using your month of Abib. Children, Good Friday. Yes, when you all shall be crucified, all the energy in your body increasing 1,000 times. Nobody dying on that day. Nobody dying that day. That move back to be in harmony with Priest King Louis crucified. Tricksters, that can't work no more with no man on no cross. We know, not no gossip. We know you lied about our Passover. We know you come give us EaSTer. Wrong day, wrong time. And you give us Christmas. Wrong day, wrong time. So, what about your crucifixion story? Is that part of it true? No! Lie! As well. Crucified mean to increase your energy, the manna, the bread, the spirit that's stirring you up. Pass back on its way up to create wine, Miriam, through your two nerve crossing point, where your ida pingala intersect with your pneuma gastric vagus nerve. Increasing your energy 1,000% more than how and what it was originally. Children, that is the 13th of your month Abib, and that's the 14th of your month Abib, which is your September 26th and your September 27, 70 days of unleavened bread. Children, this is where the road meets your feet. Children of Israel, did you hear me a while ago? Numbers 33 verse 3. Children, as you see your EaSTer show up on your Passover day, you cool out on the Friday and you cool out most of the Saturday. But evening, sundown on your Saturday, the 15th day of the first month, Abib, the first month of Thoth, guess what you do? Depart from Egypt. Yes, I say you depart out of Egypt. They departed from Ramesses, the Pharaoh, the president of the United States, in the first month, on the 15th day of that first month, on the morrow after their Passover, on the 14th, and on the 15th. You're departing, children of Israel. I tell you, don't forget Numbers 33 verse 3. Instruction given back unto you the morrow after the Friday, that Saturday. Time for the children of Israel. Time for the children of Israel. They went out with a high hand. Armstrong is thy hand, right hand power he is mighty. Arm strong in the the sight of who? The Americans, Caucasian, and all those of Jacob who did not believe, and all other nations. Busy in your community, profiteering of the children of Israel in all of their sight. You're walking out in America and the rest of the planet as well. Departure time. Mark it in your calendar. September 28th. Time for you to depart. 2024. That's the date I'm giving back to you. That's my message unto you today. For you to know the day when you pick up yourself, as you say in Jamaica, you lift up and cut. Time for you to go. Get out of here. Time for you to go. Leave the Egyptian, the Caucasian, the Gentile, and all the other nations. Whether Asian, whether Arab, whether Middle East, whether Europeans, whether gone. Gone. Leave them in America and in the rest of the planet. Those who have tied themselves to the true children of Jacob, you shall make it through as well, whether you're Jew or Gentile. Children, Numbers 33 verse 3. Give your back all the dates lined up. First day of Abib, September 13th, the 11th lunar day of your September. Add 13 days to it. Bring you up to what? Your Holy Thursday, your last supper. That's your first supper for me and for the Lord. Children, that is the 26th of your September, the 24th day, lunar day of the month Elul, your 6th month, your 6th hour. Children, one more day on top of that. The 14th day, drop your one. September 27th, that is your Good Friday. Your 25th day of the 6th month, Elul, the 6th hour. Given back unto you as well as your Good Friday, the 25th day, when the fixed star, when the fixed wall shall appear in your skies, surrounded by 7 other stars, children of Israel. Next day, Numbers 33 verse 3, when you pick up your things and go towards where the light is showing for your east star, for your east star, for your wall. Here's where you're going, your location. 4 of them over the United States of America and Canada, and 8 others in the rest of the planet. That's your Numbers 33 verse 3 again, given unto you. Your departure time is fixed, unchanging, unmoving. That's when you get up and start going towards your Exodus point, where your gates are, and who never make themselves ready cannot get through those gates, because your color has to vibrate with the energy of that gate. And as I've been telling you, only colors getting through: green emotions, light blue emotions, dark blue emotions, purple emotion, yes, red, orange, yellow, not getting through. If you're vibrating in gold because you're really, really spiritual, you are getting through, but not yellow. Children of Israel, giving you back your information. Make yourself ready. Throughout the booklet, I've been putting and giving you things that should make yourself ready at all time. Children, one pager with all your important dates given back unto you. So, going from when your wall, your EaSTer, your Passover gets fixed back in the sky upon you, that is September 27th. That's the date that cannot be changed. It is fixed. Unmoving date in your month of Abib, your month of 12, given back unto you as your 6th lunar month, Elul, and as your 6th hour in your New Testament. Go back 40 days, because before this star shows up, so 40 days of pillars of lights in your sky shall be. That's when you take off a day to get to the day before, when the pillars of light shall end. That is your Holy Thursday, your first supper. Take away 40 from that, it brings you to August 17th, 2024. That's when your pillars of light, 12 of them, show up across the entire planet. Remove a day from that, you get to August 16th, 2024 for your 48 hours of non-stop sunlight. I'm telling you over and over that in the summer you shall have your first sign, and it shall run all the way up to your winter, December 6th, and then on December 7th, your EaSTer shall disappear, and then going up to December 25th, your so-called Christmas, the devastating event, shall occur to America, involving your holy pyramid. But I'll say that for another time. When the fire shall ignite upon America and start burning the whole place down, children of Israel. Yes, paid on December 25th. Yes, because everything works with the 24 and then a 25. Everything works with the 24 and then a 25. You go to Haggai 2, verse 18 and 19 for the 24th event, and you go to 2 Maccabees 10, verse 5 for the 25th event. And what does 2 Maccabees say? Yes, on the 25th of the 9th month, Kislev, Kaslu, Chislu. Yes, that's when the wicked, in 1924, go set up profanity on your holy pyramid in Denver, Colorado. Cause your pyramid to be brought down by the heavenly realm, by the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah, Abib, took down the pyramid. Cannot afford to let these pagans, let these heathen, let these Canaanites, let the vicar of Christ, let the Benelli, I'm giving instruction, all of them, to go my Gentile Caucasian, to go do no child sacrifice at your Denver, Colorado pyramid. When did that occur? 1924, on the 25th day of your December. So they've been having you celebrate Christmas to commemorate them defiling, them profaning your holy pyramid, your holy altar, your holy sanctuary, your holy temple in Denver, Colorado, Rocky Mountain. Children of Israel, whole lot of deception going on, but you've been duly notified at this particular point in time, and you got all your precepts back, so you can know your Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah, Abib, told you exactly the ending of the beginning. Start strong, O children of Israel. Start strong, O children of Louis. Start strong, my Levite. Start strong, Judah. Start strong, Jacob. All of you, stand strong, go my Gentile Caucasian. You give a whole lot of problem, but there is always forgiveness there, ready and waiting for you and everyone of Jacob, Israel, Levite, Ephraim, that broke the law of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, and did not observe the Passover all these years at the right date, the right month, at the right time. Leviticus 26, 40 through 42. All of you, go back to the Lord. Return unto the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah, Adonai, Abib. Tell him that you have missed all these days and you are sorry. You're humbly sorry for what you have done, what you did not know, all the things that you were in contrast, in contradiction with the laws and commandment of the Lord. And you shall not be uprooted anymore. Your sins shall be given grace. Children, go back to the Lord. All of you, whether Jew or Gentile, go back with a black man, go back with a Gentile Caucasian, go back with a Hamite, go back, children of Israel, all of you, and make your humble supplication unto the Lord. Let him know that you're ready to come back home, and all the things that you have transgressed, all the way up until your EaSTer show up, you shall not ever do again. Children of Israel, all of you, stand strong in the name of the Most High. Ela, Yah, Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, Elohim, Netaraf, Neta. God in your modern day name, Kodowish, Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, Sebajoth, Kodowish, Elohim, Sebajoth. Thank you, my Lord. Once again, we stand before you, giving thanks, giving praises. Know ye are our God, whom we have worshipped, whom we have served, whom we have moving back to, whom has given us all that we need, all the information that we need in its fullness, so we can move back to the right order of your commandment. And we have gotten your Passover message, my Lord. Those Melchizedek, Yehovah, Abib, thank you, my Lord, forever and forever and forever. You we give praise to. You we give reverence to. All of this is yours. None other. No fallen ones. No fallen ones in the lower fourth dimension, dressing themselves up as gods when they are not. One God, none created before Thoth, and none created after him, and will ever be created after him. At this time, children, Kodowish, Adonai, Sebajoth, Kodowish, Abib, Sebajoth. Thank you, my Lord, Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Abib, Adonai, forever and forever and forever. Thank you.